Okay, scatter diagram shows the price and age for each of 12 scooters of the same make and model. Okay, it says write down then the price of the new scooter. Okay, so if you think about it, the new scooter, how old would it be? New scooter, number of years old. Well, new scooter, of course, will be 0 years old, won't it? Because it'll be brand new. So when it comes to writing down the price, you need to take the 0 years old here, and the price is going to be there, yeah, where that dot is there. So we just need to work out what that is. It's going to be 600 and something, okay? And if we appreciate, between 600 and 700, there are five squares. So each little square, you can work out what each little square represents. Because if there are 5 squares and the gap price range is 100, then you just got to do £100 then divide by 5 squares, and that will be £20. So one square is essentially worth £20. So if we go from 600 there, that'll be 620, that'll be 640, that'll be 660. Okay, so £660 is the £660 will be the price of the new scooter. Write down the price of the older scooters. The older scooter's over here, of course, right? The oldest one is 4 years old, and we can see that there. So if you want to use a ruler to look across, okay, there, it's going to be that value here. Okay, if I line that properly, which is the one after 100, isn't it? Okay, so there's 100, so it's going to be £120. It says then, draw by eye a line of best fit on the scatter diagram. Now, with the line of best fit, we need to have it so that it follows the trend of those points, okay? So you can't have your line of best fit going like that, because the points aren't going this way, aren't they? Okay, they're not going this way, they're not going that way. And you've got to be careful as well to get it in the same trend, okay? You can't have it going that way, because they're not going this way, they're actually going that way. So get it that way. And the other thing you need to do as well is try to get so you've got the same amount of points either side of that line, okay, when you draw it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we can try. If we notice there, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, but about that side. So that's about right, if I draw my line there, okay, roughly, okay. So you know, we can't get this perfect. It is by eye, but you know, as long as you are doing your best, I'm going to use a pencil, of course, on the diagram. Okay. Okay, so that's fine, right? You can see I've got roughly the same amount of points either side of that line. The other thing as well with the line of best fit, make sure it goes through the whole graph paper. Write down the type of correlation shown by the scatter diagram. Well, it's negative, isn't it? It's negative. It's sloping downwards. It's decreasing. Price is decreasing as it gets older, so it's negative correlation. Okay, that's what we call a negative correlation. Estimate the price of a 2.5-year-old scooter. So we want a 2.5-year-old scooter. So what we do is we go to 2.5 here, which is 2.5 of course there, and then I draw a line up to my graph. Okay, till it hits the graph from 2.5 there. It hits my line of best fit here. You've got to go to your line of best fit. Okay, and if we read across, we can see then what you get. Now I get £300. Okay. On your line of best fit, it might be slightly different. You know, if your line of best fit is slightly higher, which would be possibly okay, so long as you know the points are close, you might have a slightly different price. It might be 320 with you, okay? So it could be different, all right? But mine, when I read at 2.5 years old, is £300 exactly, okay? Using that line of best fit.